I hope you will learn something and go check out the
Yeah.
Mahabharata, because I'm learning a lot. I mean, this is really fascinating. I've studied, Greek mythology. I've written my own translation of the Iliad.
No
Like, I
kidding.
really am interested in mythology, and particularly I'm very interested in, world stories and literature and art, and how they influence individual societies and us today. Like,
Yeah.
I think, for instance, I have a theory that we're all romanticists today,
Hmm.
whether we realize it or not. The English romantics in the 18th century and the German romanticists, they kind of shaped the world culturally in a way that's still prevalent to us today.
Yeah.
And, I think in learning about Mahabharata, there's some other classical Indian stories, I've just, I'm really new. When I mean new, I mean like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Like, I heard of the Bhagavad Gita
Yeah.
before, but I hadn't really read about it. I've known that it's very influential. Like, I think Walden took it to Walden's Pond, and like, it's the philosophy has definitely been the most influential thing.
Yeah.
But it's in the West.
Hmm.
I think Aldous Huxley did like a version of it or something. In but in India and in like the certain areas of the world, Mahabharata is extremely influential.
Yeah.
And, and as that culture grows now, I think in our modern world, it's growing and expanding. I think that's becoming more, it'll become more relevant, more, part of the story that's happening. So I'm just very interested in that whole idea, not just of Mahabharata, but just broader literary stories and how they shape individuals and cultures.
Kudos
So,
and thank you to you, man, for like at least bringing it on your platform. That's really cool, and for you and all other members of the cast in a couple of weeks to become such a far way, and it's given me, like, I did grow up with the story, like you said, but it's given me such a renewed take on it.
Yeah, a different interpretation.
Yeah, it's not just I'm a beginner's mind acting it, but it's coming at it from all of these different perspectives. Everyone's bringing their own unique perspective to it.
Yeah.
Outside of all of this cultural and propaganda, a lot of it is some kind of old thinking,
What do you mean? For
all of the things that come along with the story.
Oh,
because it has such a religious significance, and such a cultural significance.
Yeah.
I mean, it is our epic.
There's some outdated
I imagine,
things or something that aren't.
If you were Greek, you would have such a pride also in those. So it's
yeah,
it's one of those.
that's interesting.
You know what I mean? It's one of those things that we grow up with